Mbappé's dream shattered at Real Madrid, overshadowed by Ronaldo. The top seems out of reach. The highly anticipated superstar attacking quartet of Real Madrid was completely out of sync against Arsenal across both legs. For Kylian Mbappé personally, his lackluster performance at the Bernabeu was a resounding wake-up call. In the 75 minutes he played during the second leg between Real Madrid and Arsenal, Mbappé made just one notable impact. A quick fall in the box after being challenged by Declan Rice. Initially, referee François Letexier awarded Real a penalty, having been deceived by Mbappé's fall. However, after consulting VAR, the decision was overturned due to Mbappé being offside. Mbappé was completely neutralized, losing in nearly every duel with the defenders. Throughout that time, Mbappé was barely noticeable under the suffocating pressure. He was expected to lead the charge and inspire a historic comeback at the Bernabeu. Yet during his entire time on the pitch, Mbappé only managed 2 shots, both off target. So when VAR denied Real a penalty, Mbappé must have realized that his best chance had slipped away. Mbappé failed to score in both legs of the quarter-final against Arsenal. He was thoroughly outplayed in physical duels and struggled to beat defenders, as his dribbling ability was neutralized by a defense that tracked him closely. In the end, Mbappé's 2024-25 Champions League campaign concluded with an injury. And heartbreakingly, as he left the pitch, he was met not with applause but with indifference, even rejection, from the Madrid faithful. Instead of cheering for Mbappé, the crowd looked forward to seeing Brahim Diaz. Perhaps they had grown weary of Mbappé and even felt relief when he was substituted, regardless of the reason. Shattered expectations. In the world of football, few transfers have generated as much shock and excitement as Kylian Mbappé's move to Real Madrid. At that moment, many believed it heralded a new Galactico era. But just months later, that dream has started to crumble, transitioning from glory to internal crisis, weighed down by immense expectations. Once again, the dream of Champions League glory has shattered for Mbappé. For Real Madrid fans, signing Mbappé was more than just a blockbuster deal. It was a statement that the empire of Real Madrid still had unmatched allure. In the eyes of the Madridistas, Mbappé was seen as Cristiano Ronaldo's heir, destined to lead a new generation with speed, skill, and a champion's mentality. But by April 2025, admiration had been replaced by doubt. Warning signs emerged early. Despite arriving with the stature of a World Cup champion and PSG's icon, Mbappé struggled to find consistency. He had some flashes of brilliance, but more often appeared disconnected from his new team. Statistically, he wasn't a total failure, but he certainly didn't meet expectations, especially in big matches. Unlike Ronaldo, who immediately cemented his place and showcased his brilliance when he joined, Mbappé has fallen short. Spanish football pundit Thomas Roncero even remarked on Cadena so that Mbappé isn't even a shadow of Ronaldo. The problem becomes even clearer from a tactical perspective. Under Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid had developed a fluid, cohesive attack led by Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo, young, dynamic players with strong chemistry. Mbappé's arrival, as a player accustomed to being the central figure, disrupted the team's balance. Their combination play lacked fluidity, and his undefined role caused the system to become disjointed. Rather than elevating the team, Mbappé unintentionally skewed the dynamic. After the painful loss at the Bernabeu, goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois laid bare the team's issues. Sometimes we all need to look in the mirror and evaluate seriously. We are a team, but maybe we need to play more collectively instead of individually. Ballon d'Or dreams and European glory slipping away. Concerns go beyond performance. Mentality and discipline are also raising red flags. In a match against Alaves, Mbappé was sent off for a reckless challenge, a move widely criticized as a loss of control. His body language on the pitch, full of tension and frustration, sparked speculation: is he unhappy? At a club like Real Madrid, where calm composure and professionalism are expected, such behavior is a major red flag. Adding fuel to the fire are rumors of dressing room tension. Though there have been no outright conflicts, reports suggest Mbappé's integration has been far from smooth. His presence has reshaped the locker room dynamic. Veterans are adjusting, while young talents, previously thriving, now seem hesitant, both in role and spirit. In a club where team unity is sacred, a superstar's ego can be a serious obstacle. Then comes the issue of expectation. This wasn't just any signing, it was the culmination of a transfer saga spanning years. Mbappé had once rejected Real Madrid in 2022, leaving many fans feeling betrayed. Now, he isn't seen as the beginning of a new era but as the long-awaited ending to that drama. The pressure, therefore, is overwhelming. Mbappé arrived in Madrid chasing European glory and the Ballon d'Or. But while Real exited in the quarter-finals, his former team PSG advanced to the semi-finals. And if Luis Enrique's squad goes on to lift the trophy, the heartbreak will be even deeper for France's golden boy. Still, all is not lost. To be fair, all is not beyond saving. Mbappé's journey at Real has only just begun. Even legends like Zidane or Modric needed time to settle in. His injury has affected his form. And Real Madrid's culture is notoriously harsh on newcomers. No one questions his talent, his speed, technique, and vision are all world-class. But talent alone doesn't guarantee success. To thrive at Real, one must be humble, adaptable, and above all, committed to the team over individual glory. Mbappé must learn the winning culture of Real Madrid, and that starts with putting the club above all else. The season is entering its final stretch. The Champions League is gone. But La Liga and Copa del Rey remain, not to mention the FIFA Club World Cup in June. And the entire Bernabeu is still watching Mbappé, not with adoration, but with cautious patience.